Alrighty, can you hear me? You guys are very noisy, I can't even hear myself. Good morning, everybody. Nice to have a full house here at Dew Point, Johannesburg, Bryanston, Dew Point head office on a winter's morning. Welcome to all of you. Thank you for making time to come visit us, spend time with us this morning. It is Super Saturday today. Yes. Did you not make money this month? Why are you saying yes? All right. Good morning to all of you. Good morning to everyone who's tuned in on our live stream. My name is Rob van der Bijl. We're going to start with the intro presentation this morning before we get into the recognition and the celebrating. Brendan might even do some dancing on stage. Yeah, it's tradition. When the video's playing, you must dance a little bit on stage. And he's going to try pronounce some names, right? So hold thumbs for him. He's very nervous about pronouncing some of the names. There's some tongue twisters in the Super Saturday later. But as I said, we're starting with the intro presentation this morning. So if you're a guest, quickly show me your hand if you're a guest this morning. It's your first time at Dew Point. Xola, you're lying to me. All right, so the intro presentation is designed for you. We're going to be talking about Dew Point. We're going to be talking about this business that has invited you to come partner with us. And so I'm sure you want to understand what this partnership involves. We're going to be going through that 35 minutes or so. There's no Q&A today, but if you tune in on a Tuesday evening, Tuesdays we do Q&A, so you're welcome to ask questions on Tuesdays, but today not so much. You can come speak to me afterwards if you really like. Otherwise, we've got a client service department that'll answer any of your questions. All right, so we're going to be primarily discussing the benefits for you if you decide to partner with us at Dew Point, because I'm sure you got invited to come find out about Dew Point. Someone said to you, just come find out. You're complaining about money, you're complaining about month end, you're complaining about this and that. Come sit down for 30 minutes, come find out what the Dew Point business is all about. And so that sets me off on our primary benefit, the number one benefit, the benefit that creates wealth in a South African's life, and that is the ability to create what we call asset-based recurring income. Many people, when I say many, 95% of people do not know what asset-based recurring income is. Why? Because we've never made any income through any assets that we've owned. Why? Because we don't own any assets that make money. But this is the key to creating wealth. It is. It is not transactional income. If you're employed or if you run a small business, even a medium business, the way you create income is through transaction. And transaction is for poor people. Do you believe me? No, you don't believe me yet. So I'm going to demonstrate it to you. If you have any wealthy people that you know, if you know any wealthy people, go up to them and ask them if they own assets. And they will tell you, yes, I've got assets. I've got shares. I own a couple of houses that I rent out. I've got a business that I don't even have to go to. I have shares in that business. Those are examples of assets. If you're a landlord, you have an asset that is creating income for you. Dew Point has created an opportunity for South Africans who cannot afford to buy assets to come partner with Dew Point and start building an asset through your time. Through your time. And so instead of spending the 8 hours a day working for somebody else, building someone else's asset, which many of us do, not only 8 hours a day. Every day, every week, every month, for 45 years you're going to do that. 45 years you're going to be chasing transactional income, transactional income. right? And we understand and appreciate the risk involved in that, because if you don't have a job, you're not transacting, you're not creating income. If you're retrenched, you are no longer transacting, you do not have income. If you are sick, if you're in hospital and you cannot transact, you're not creating income. If you get to 60, 65 and they retire you, retire is just a nice word for retrench. You're no longer transacting and you're no longer creating income. The antithesis of that, the opposite of that, is the ability to create income through an asset. This golden egg that you see. It is the ability to not be constrained by transaction to create income. You can be sitting on your couch for a whole month, and if you've got an asset that creates income, you're going to get paid. And I appreciate that many people look at me and they think, how can I get money if I'm not doing anything? That doesn't make sense. It doesn't, right? And you will see later in the presentation, Brendan is going to show you people who have been paid 100 months in a row. That's 8.5 years of earning at Dew Point every single month. And some of them don't do anything for us anymore. They still earn. That is asset-based recurring income. It is the ability to free yourself of the risk of transactional income, of depending on salary, depending on the company, depending on the industry, depending on the economy. It is empowerment to come take control over your income yourself. No one is going to do it for you. South Africans are starting to realize this. No one is coming to help. We have to do this ourselves, right? And Dew Point is the opportunity. And we're not a new business. We've been in business for 10 years. You're going to see wealth engineers who have been with us since day one, 10 years of pushing this business every single month, freeing themselves of this issue of time and constraints around transactional income. They've been doing Dew Point for 10 years. You're going to see the fruits of their labor. And have they stopped? They haven't stopped. They're still pushing. They're still pushing. And so if you have any doubt about Dew Point, please look around you. Look at the wealth engineers who have been here 10 years. Go speak to them. Say, why are you still here? Why have you been here for 10 years? It is because they are pursuing asset-based recurring income. They want wealth in their lives. They're tired of being told what they can have and what they can't have. And every adult South African has the power to do that for themselves. If you have a South African bank account and you're over the age of 18, you can come join Dew Point. We've got 90-year-olds in our business. We've got 18-year-olds in our business, all succeeding. There's no excuse that you cannot succeed here at Dew Point. We don't create the success for you. That's the beauty. You create the success for yourself. That's where empowerment and dignity lies. When you can feel proud in your community because you've done it yourself. You haven't had your hand out like this asking for charity. And so our returns program is what pays our wealth engineers every single month. If you decide to partner with Dew Point and you go out and you help us build this business, we will start paying you every single month for the business that you've built here at Dew Point. We call it a channel of distribution, and that channel of distribution is a legal asset. You legally own it. You can sell it. It will never retrench you. It will never push you into retirement. It doesn't even disappear upon death. When you die, your beneficiaries, your loved ones that you cede your Dew Point business to will carry on earning at Dew Point. We want people to join Dew Point and be here for a lifetime. I want to see you become an old man at Dew Point, an old woman, a gogo here at Dew Point that I've known for 20, 30 years. I've seen you in your bikini at Seychelles. I know you, I know your children, I know your family, and I know that you've made success in your life. And you will become a story at Dew Point. You become the testimony. You become the demonstration to all the other people coming to look at our business. If that lady can do it, I can do it. If that gentleman can do it, I can do it. Right? And that's what Super Saturday is all about. It's about demonstrating the success at Dew Point to inspire others to come do the same. And so this is how we pay our wealth engineers. It is easy. If you download the app onto your smartphone, the app will tell you exactly how much Dew Point's paying you every single month. You can build a team around you at Dew Point that'll help you build your channel of distribution, your asset, faster than you can on your own. You can give yourself a raise every single month at Dew Point. You can give yourself a bonus every single month at Dew Point. There are no limitations at Dew Point. We don't limit you on the size of your business at Dew Point. We don't reset anything. You keep building every single month. You build that asset to be bigger and bigger and bigger every single month. And if you do that, you're going to get paid more and more and more and more every single month. There's no limitation. Next time you come to Dew Point, I want you to bring your CV with you. Why are you laughing, Sandra?
We don't need CVs.
Bring your CV. I want to see it. And I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to look at your CV and I'm going to say, this is what you're going to earn for the rest of your life. You won't get an increase. Maybe you get an increase because of inflation. You won't get bonuses. You won't get invited to go on a 5-star trip at the end of the year because you're not the sales manager in the business. You're not one of the executives. You're not on the board. Is that the life you want to just accept? You just accept the life and say, well, this is my CV. This is what my life is. I can't have more. Dew Point is about burning your CV, firing your boss, and taking control of your life. And so, the returns program pays you for that every single month. Every single month. Like I said, Brendan's going to show you people who have earned every single month for 8.5 years at Dew Point. We call it the Centenary Club. We've got a rewards program on top of what we pay our wealth engineers every single month. And so if you succeed at Dew Point, there are rewards waiting for you on top of what we're paying you every single month. And so it starts out easy. There's Patrick and Pumi 10 years ago, rank 1. I think you were in rank 1 in your first month. You did. Good job. They got a big 55 Rand bonus that month. They maybe went and bought a coffee for each other that month to celebrate. But the more you succeed at Dew Point, the bigger your channel gets. You go through these, what we call ranks. And with every rank, there's a reward waiting for you. And the reward gets bigger with every rank that you climb through, right? And the first 9 ranks at Dew Point, so you can see here, the first 9 ranks, the value is R250,000 Rand in rewards, but something magical happens when you get to rank 9. Rank 9, we invite you and your family to join us in the Rank 9 conference. The Rank 9 conference, look, that's the Rank 9 conference this year. The Rank 9 conference is a 7-day away conference that Dew Point has, including your children, right? This is a family conference. We all go away together. The Rank 9s, the Nautilus qualifiers, and we get to spend a week in luxury because it's 5-star. And I'm not talking 5-star, the palace down there in Northwest Province. That's not 5-star. Real 5-star. You're going to feel like a billionaire when you go on this trip. Why? Because Dew Point wants to motivate you. We want to say to you, you can have this life for 365 days, not only 7 days. You're on your way there. Keep going. Keep going. When you get to rank 9, you're not wealthy yet. But for 1 week, you look wealthy. And you must put it on your social media so everyone else thinks you're wealthy too. Right? And so you can see all the trips we've been on. Look there. From 2017, 2018, 2019. All over the world. And you get to do this every single year. When you rank 9, we're going to invite you on that trip every single year for the rest of your life. Imagine that. Even those fancy guys working for bosses, they still have to jump through sales hoops to get their incentive. At Dew Point, once you've reached rank 9, we invite you every single year. Even if you sit on your hands for a whole year. As long as your channel's above 1,000 products, you're coming on the rank 9 trip. Now look at this video. I want you to get jealous when you watch this because it's going to motivate you. How does that look? Did you feel jealous? Good. I'll tell Thomas his video did the job. It is there to motivate you. I want you to believe that you can be on that beach. Brendan will bring you a cocktail on the beach. Huh? He'll serve you like a waiter. That's worth all the work for a whole year. And so, that is our Rank 9 conference coming up, Seychelles. We have an opportunity for you to come with us to Seychelles by not even getting to Rank 9. If you can grow your business before the end of September by 320 products, we will bring you to Seychelles with us with the Rank 9s. And that's happened for many of our wealth engineers already. Last year, I think we took 5 people on the Nautilus challenge. The criteria, grow your channel by 320, earn 140,000 XP, qualify for the Argonauts Club. If you are growing your channel by this much, these 2 are going to happen on their own. Don't worry about those. And don't miss a debit order. That's very important. All right. So, Nautilus Challenge. Make that one of your goals if you decide to join Dewpoint. Our rewards program does not end at rank 9. We've got rank 11, 16, and 21. The rewards program goes up to rank 28. But if you would like a few cars parked in your garage that are all paid off, no debit order, no finance, paid by Dewpoint, get to rank 11. We'll give you R250,000 to go buy a car. Rank 16, we'll give you R1,000,000 to go buy a car. At rank 21, you'll be given R3,000,000 to go buy a car. Only people earning money through transaction, going to the bank for finance. In other words, the poor people are buying cars on finance with debit orders at the end of the month. Some of my wealth engineers are looking at me, hey, when I'm still paying my debit order for my car. Prue, get to rank 11. Brand new car, paid off. And so, as I said, the rewards program up to rank 28. This is a business designed for a lifetime. And you mustn't get nervous when I say that, because you're committing a lifetime to somebody else, and they're not giving you anything. They haven't offered you anything. They haven't paid you a bonus. They haven't shown you the Seychelles. But they're going to expect you to work until you're 65, and then they're going to give you nothing when you're done. They're going to send you home. There's going to be a cake, and the company didn't pay for the cake. Only the people you made friends with at the company paid for the cake. And then you're done. And the very next month, that's how much you get paid the next month. Nothing. And so don't get nervous when I say this business is designed for a lifetime, because we want you to spend the rest of your life building something for yourself. That even upon death, you get to pass on to your kids, on to your spouse. You've created real wealth in your lifetime instead of creating it for somebody else. If you want to pay yourself a bonus every single month, that's done through our Achievers Quests. So if you connect more than 5 people in a single month, you can earn extra at Dewpoint. 5 extra connections in a single month who pay successfully in that given month will earn you an extra R1,000. Do 20, we'll pay you an extra R5,000. 40 new connections in a month will earn you R10,000. 60 new connections in a month will earn you an extra R20,000. This is while you're building your business, while you're getting paid for it, while you're getting the rewards, you're going to get a bonus on top of it if you do it fast. This business pays when you do things fast. If you make Dewpoint a habit and you connect people every single day to this business, it will pay you for that effort. Every minute you invest into Dewpoint is a minute invested into you, into your family, into changing your future. So make sure you go for the bonus every single month. Look at our wealth engineers, all smiling. I always look for one who's not smiling. Ah, Patrick. Look at Patrick. Look at Patrick. Pumi, you took a photo when he wasn't ready, Pumi. Look at him. R20,000 extra. When last did you get a R20,000 bonus from your boss? Ah, never. You can do this every month. 12 months. That's R250,000 a year you can pay yourself in bonuses while you're successful in building your own business. All our wealth engineers at Dewpoint have got access to our daily benefits. This is medical, legal access, road assist. Medical is a healthcare practitioner that you can call at any time of the day. Legal access, a lawyer at your disposal 24 hours a day. And roadside and home emergency assistance. all accessible via the DewPoint app at any time of the day. It costs you nothing extra. DewPoint costs to be part of, not to join, to be part of DewPoint is $2.99 a month. That's your cost. We can be handing over a 20,000 Rand check. We can be giving you a car. We can be taking you to the Seychelles. You still would have only paid DewPoint $2.99. This is the most valuable $2.99 you will ever spend in your life. Not once off. If someone asks me, is this a once-off cost? I normally kick them in the shin and then throw them out the office. It's just a warning. It's just a warning. I'm warning. $2.99 every month. This is recurring business, right? We pay you every month. You pay us every month. We have got a deal for you. We're a business that operates in the financial space, in the insurance space. And so we've got financial products, right? But I didn't spend the last half an hour talking about financial products. But we do have an opportunity for you. If you want to take out one of our financial products, right? There they are. There's 8 of them. If you take out any one financial products, we waive the $2.99. You don't pay the $2.99. All our product owners are part of DewPoint. They pay for their product and that's it. They don't pay the $2.99. And so when you join DewPoint, your application at the end is going to ask you, do you want to upgrade to a financial product? You can say, no thanks. Carry on paying your $2.99. Or you can say, yes, I do want to choose one of the products. You go select which product you want and you become a product owner at DewPoint. You don't pay the $2.99. You only pay the premium on the product. That's a good deal, folks. That's a good deal because look, some of the products are the same price as DewPoint. So now you get everything for the same price. So make sure you're aware of that. These are our partners that make our products possible. This information's all available online. These are reputable South African regulated businesses. The decision slide. What is the decision we need to make? The decision you need to make is, what do you want for tomorrow? Many people want to get rich quickly. Many. I can say all of us, even me, I also want to get rich quickly. But you have to appreciate that easy in is easy out. We were just talking the other day about a South African gentleman who won, I think, 16 million in the lotto. Do you know how much time it took for him to lose the 16 million? 1 year! 1 year, 16 million gone. And now he's back to where he was before the lotto. We want you to join this business and we want a change in mindset. That's the first step. You change your mindset. You're not complaining anymore. You're not worrying anymore. Now you're excited because you know you're now spending time building something you own, something for yourself. You get excited because you know, hey, if things keep going the way I'm going to tell my boss what I think about him or her. I'm going to show my family that always think I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to show my family. I'm going to show my neighbors. And most importantly, I'm going to show myself. I'm going to show myself what is possible in this life I've been blessed with. My one life I've been blessed with. Only one. That's the decision you make. You don't make a decision about what you want tomorrow. Getting started at DewPoint, very straightforward. Go onto our website, dewpoint.net. Click on the big button that says Get Started. Make sure you got your ID and proof of address. Proof of address is not standing next to your house and taking a selfie. Hey! You laughing? You laughing? You laughing? Client service come to me and say, come look at these photos we're getting. Proof of address. Next to the street sign. Proof of address is a landlord's letter. It's a utility bill that's got your name and your address on. That's proof of address, right? So make sure when you apply, this is FICA. This is not us wanting to get all your information. This is the government wanting to get all your information. Make sure you got your ID and proof of address when you join DewPoint. Download the app onto your phone. That DewPoint app is your business in your hand. You can connect people to DewPoint at any time of the day. This presentation is going to be on Facebook and YouTube for months. You can connect anyone to those connections. They don't have to come to head office. You can do it at 2 o'clock in the morning. You can do it in the bathrooms at work. Anytime. You can do DewPoint at any time. You can work on your business at any time. Right? And so get the app onto your smartphone. Watch the training videos. Become a professional in this business. You won't believe it. I still have people who have been in the business for 10 years asking me stupid questions about the business. Become a professional in this business. Because if you become a professional in the business, we will pay you like a professional. Right? Connect 3 people to start earning. If you've connected 1 or 2, we don't pay you. But when you hit 3, we start paying you. When you hit 5 in the same month, we give you an extra 1,000. Right? Do not do this business slowly. Do it fast because it's going to pay you for doing it fast. Join us on all the social media platforms. Click like, follow, subscribe, all of that. Go look at what the content is on those platforms. Use the content because many of them are success stories. Right? It's much easier to show someone a story of someone else being successful. Because when you start this business, they always say to you, show me the millions you made. I want to see your millions. I say, I've just joined. Just relax. Look at these other people. They've made it. The business has been here for 10 years. 10 years. Look at all the people. Look at them. They're all sitting in their bikinis in some pool in a building in Dubai. Show them the stories. Use our social media. Is that the end? I don't even have a stationary slide. Huh? Brendan cut the stationary slide. You go onto our website, click on the store button, you'll see the merchandise you can buy from Dewpoint. If you want to professionalize your proposition to other people, merchandise is the easiest way to do it. If I've got a Dewpoint shirt, I've got a Dewpoint notepad, I've got Dewpoint business cards, people immediately will think this person's professional. If I don't have anything, they go, this person's casual, they're amateur. Why would I want to be in the amateur's business? Right? Get business cards. If you can't afford the business cards are like $6.50. If you can't afford that, get the notepad. Get anything that just demonstrates to somebody that you take the business seriously. You have conviction in the business. You love the business. You're passionate about the business. With that, my story's finished. I'm going to bring in another guy now. I'm going to bring in another guy now. He's going to tell you about all the success that wealth engineers have had in the short space of 30 days. Just in the last 30 days, you're going to see all the people that have succeeded in the space of 30 days. And you can do it too. You must want to see your name up on the slides at a Super Saturday. So enjoy, make some noise, clap loudly for those people that have succeeded at Dewpoint, and know your turn is coming. If you want it to be your turn is coming.
Oh, Super Saturday again. They are flicking by very quickly this year in particular. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but it's August next week. Yes. August next week. But I'm happy because I don't like the cold. I don't like the cold. I like the hot, and so I can't wait for it to start warming up. But it's lovely to see so many of you here. Our Super Saturday is always such a celebration, and as Rob says, we're going to look at June today, just June. Everything you see, if you look and go, but that's not too many people know that that's just June. We do this every month. It's crazy. It's crazy. We're going to give you some of the numbers a little bit later today. But let's get into it. Let's start recognizing. So Rob spoke to you about the Argonauts Club, or at least if you've watched any of our introduction presentations, you would have heard about our Argonauts Club. This is our Beginners Builders Club. We run it once a month, and we bring the best builders from around the country, the long-termers, all of them together so that you as beginners can learn about this business, can learn how to do it, get tips and strategies and techniques. Just on Thursday night, we met for this month's Argonauts, and it was absolutely solid gold. The stuff that was shared there was amazing. Things like how to navigate getting blocked on WhatsApp and TikTok, all the techniques to stop that happening, absolutely incredible, along with all the other things that we do at Dewpoint. So it's important to be an Argonauts, and we now have over 127 Argonauts. That's beginners, 127 beginners that are now actively building in this business just for the month of June. So we're very excited about it. This month, our new Argonauts were these folk here. Look at all those names. You see, now Rob would stand here and read through all of those names. I'm not going to do that. I've practiced the 3 names I can say this morning. I'm saving them, okay. But if your name is on here, you are somebody who's brand new, who looked at this business and went, I can do this, and then went out and did it. Because in order to be an Argonaut, you need to do at least 5 a month. At least 5 a month. And you've done more than that. So congratulations and well done. And we probably saw you at the Argonauts meeting on Thursday night. Wonderful to have you. Look at this list. This is just the new people. As I say, the entire list is now 127 plus. And it's wonderful because we've now got the deaf community coming in at Dewpoint as well. We've got all segments of the South African economy now participating, including the deaf community. And they were with us at the Argonauts. My goodness. And as Sandra says, if you can do this business as a deaf person, you can do this business as an able-bodied person. Come on. Hey, come on. No excuses. No excuses. They face all the same challenges except they can't hear the person say no. So maybe that's better. Maybe that is better. Maybe that's better. You'll have to try to. You can't hear them say no, so it doesn't demotivate you. Yeah. Good. Well done. New Argonauts. Let's see who's going to be new on the list for July. So we've got Nautilus. Those of you who've been following us, the Nautilus is that opportunity for you to sample a rank 9 trip without being rank 9. So we run it from the 1st of December all the way through to the 30th of September. So we've only got 2 months left now, but we've got a bunch of people pushing for for Nautilus. And if they can achieve the Nautilus requirements, they will be coming with us to the Seychelles at the end of the year. Not as rank 9s, just as people who are coming to sample whether it's worth being rank 9. You need it. That's right. So we are moving very rapidly towards that date, the 30th of September, when we're going to be checking out who has qualified to join us this year. But at the end of June, here are our top 5 or 6. All right, easy, Sandra, easy. You haven't qualified yet. Easy. Easy. Absolutely. Some fabulous numbers. Everyone's moving up quickly. July will add to the total some more, and we're heading towards getting there. It's going to be an incredible trip. Last year we were in Dubai. We had a handful of folk that qualified as Nautilus qualifiers for Dubai. They came along with us, 2 of which I think have become rank 9 this year already, so they're going every single year now. And more people, yes, Shiba was one of them, is rank 9, coming every year with us now. But we've got a new host, a new batch this year of people coming up through. They'll go Nautilus and very likely go rank 9 next year if they keep up the pace. So good work, guys. Well done on the Nautilus front. All right, as we do, we celebrate every now and then people who have achieved 100 consistent payments from Dewpoint in a row. As Rob said a little bit earlier, that's 8.5 years of being paid every month by Dewpoint. 8.5 years. Just imagine if you had received a payment every month from Dewpoint for 8.5 years. Just imagine that. Every month we have new people that come on. This takes us back 8.5 years, takes us still back to 2016, beginning of 2017. That's a long time ago. Some of you weren't even born then. No, it's not that long ago. But 8.5 years ago, this gentleman here, Casper Olivier, joined us. And we have paid Casper for 8.5 years. He still comes every now and then. He's rank 5. I think he's rank 5. Rank 5 at Dewpoint. Is he a chef? Because he's a chef, yeah. He's a chef. He owns a restaurant, and he's been on the side doing Dewpoint for 8.5 years. We paid him every month for 8.5 years. And he is the latest one, because as you can see, it's a whole club of those. Many people are well beyond 100 payments now as we move into our 10th year. But we mark the 100th payment each month of new people. And this individual, Casper Olivier, 100th payment in the month of June. Absolutely exciting. We've got a bunch more that came through in July, and we'll show you them in July. Really, really fantastic, and it's an exciting legacy for Dewpoint to know that we've changed people's lives for so many years. Our promise is lifetime income. Lifetime income. Every single month we pay you for life. That's what these individuals are experiencing. Today might be your first day here. Would it be not something special if 8.5 years from now you were receiving your 100th payment from Dewpoint? Start to visualize it. In South Africa, we always think about the quick, the snatch and grab, the smash and grab. That's what we think about in South Africa. We just need to survive today. If I can just get money for today, I can just survive today. But we can't think like that anymore. If we're going to end the poverty cycle in South Africa, we have to start thinking longer term. And that's what the Centenarian Club at Dew Point has done. They have thought long term and have been earning for years. All right, so now we talk the money. Achievers Quest. Remember, we talk about Achievers Quest. For me, the Achievers Quest is to get you out of what you're doing and to doing Dew Point full time. We want you doing it full time. But we've got to be able to keep that roof over your head and the food on the table from day one. And we use the Achievers Quest for that. You had to get, remember, 20, 40, 60 in order to get the 5, 10, and the 20,000 Rand checks. Do you remember that? That's what we do. Let's take a look and see who's done what. Early achievers, these are new folk for the 1,000 Rand. We've got 6 people last month that got the 1,000 Rand check. Brand new, 1,000 Rand. Fantastic. Here they are. Look at them. Fantastic. That's a great start. You're brand new with us, and you've already got enough people on the table and paid to start getting some money. 1,000 Rand is a lot more than 299. So you put 299 in the ATM and 1,000 Rand came out. That's a pretty good deal. Where's the rest of you? Where's the rest of you? You paid the 299 and nothing came out the machine. Huh? Because you didn't connect people. Connect people in your first 3 months with us. If you can put, I think it's 5 people in, you get the 1,000 Rand bonus. That more than covers the 299 you've paid. Okay? 2 more folks over here. Look at that. It's wonderful. Eh? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Fantastic. All right, now we get serious. Level 1, 5,000 Rand. That's your 20 people. Jennifer, Matsepo, Mushaya Tama. That was one I practiced. I practiced that one. Huh? Mushaya Tama. Chindane. Chindane. Eh? Hey! That's right. That's one of my 3. And Checo, well done. That's 5,000 Rand. Let's have a look. Look at that, Jennifer. 5,000 Rand. This 5,000 Rand, the first time people get the Achievers level 1 5,000 Rand, I don't recognize them the next day. It's the first time I'm unable to recognize people is when they get that. Because it's the new hair, the new makeup, the new that. I walk in here and I don't know who they are. So after that, then I'm used to it. Then I know what you like with the new hair and without the new hair. Then I can see you. All right, Jennifer, fantastic. Chepo, fantastic. Checo, there we go. Well done. Checo walks away without checks every month. It's disgusting. Every month, Checo's walking away without checks. Fantastic. Level 2, 10,000 Rand. 10,000 Rand. That's more than 299, isn't it? Yeah. What do you need to do to get this? You need to connect people to our introduction presentations. That's what you need to do. That's all. That's the task we give you, is to connect people. And we do the rest of the work. Look at this. 4 of you, Butamelo, Mpata, Pila, Shibu, 10,000 Rand. That's paying lights and water. That's paying school. That's paying food. Hey, that's paying debts off. That's paying debts off at 10,000. Let's take a look. Oh, Butamelo. Look how cross she is. Huh? Hey, 10,000 Rand. Is this Butamelo here? Is this no? Who's Butamelo? Where's Butamelo? Because Butamelo looks cross. Butamelo looks cross, hey? Anyway, look, Mpata looks happy, hey? Mpata, look at these youngsters. Look at these youngsters. We've got people in their early 20s, their late teens, and they are changing their lives. We're in a country where there is no future for them, no traditional jobs, hey? But there is actually a future for them. And that future is here at Dew Point. And that's what we're seeing. More and more of the youth coming through here. Absolutely. Look, another youth. Pila. 10,000 Rand down in KZN. Well done, Pila. Been cracking it. Absolutely fantastic. I know he was pushing for the 20 grand, as most people are. But how's that? Fantastic, Pila. Lovely to see you doing so well. Shibu, another 10,000 Rand. Hey, come on. Absolutely fantastic. All right, but now we're serious. Achievers level 3 for the month of June. 20,000 Rand. What did 20,000 Rand do for you right now? Now, you can do this every month. Most of these folk do it every month. That's why I say they keep coming back. Shibu comes back. Checho comes back. Every month they're taking it. You can come back every month and take these checks. Makwena down in the Western Cape. That's right. You can build this anywhere in the country. So Pila and KZN. Makwena in the Western Cape. That's the Eskom. You see the Eskom there. Eh? Yeah? Eskom needs 20,000 Rand. Patrick and Pumi, 20,000 rand. We're going to talk more with Patrick and Puma just now. And Zinhle, another 20,000 rand towards building her house. She's down from rural KZN. She's back up at this week, but she's been down where she's built a house in rural KZN. I think Tom's been out there to film her. He had to get a visa, check the spetas, take extra petrol. Like it's deep KZN. And it means again that everybody can do this. If we've got people rural doing this, if we've got people Western Cape doing this, if we've got people in Limpopo and Mpumalanga Northwest doing this, yeah, exactly. Anybody can do this. If we've got people that are young and people that are old that are doing this, anybody can do this. So well done, guys. Here's McQuena taking photos. Look at that. I think McQuena is also in her early 20s studying medicine down at UCT. She's a medical student in UCT. You know, Casper, restaurant owner. We've got the full spectrum here at Dew Point. And we got Patrick. Hey, he's looking happier on this check, eh? This time Patrick was ready. He was ready for the photo this time. Nice, 20,000 bucks. Lovely, Patrick. And there's Zinhle next to her house. Look there, next to her house that she's built with Dew Point money. And the car, the Dew Point car. That's right, the Dew Point car, the Dew Point house. Living the Dew Point lifestyle. Living the Dew Point lifestyle. And money, petrol money, you see. Petrol money, the house, the car. Absolutely fantastic. Well done, guys. All right, so last Super Saturday, we introduced what we're now calling connection pins. Connection pins are, again, milestones for you. They're not for Dew Point. They're not for your lead wealth engineers. They're milestones for you. What we have learned over the years is that people grow in this business. They start at a certain level and they're able to improve themselves over time. And so we put more milestones in place now for you, and we're revealing them each month for you so that you can use them as targets and goals for yourself. We want you to be able to come in and go, I can do this, I can achieve. When you start with us, connecting 5 people in a month can be a challenge. You're bad at it. You frighten people away. They say no to you all the time. But once you've been here for a year, less people say no. You're better at it. More people understand the process, and you're able to describe it better to them. Once you've been here for 5 years, everybody says yes to you. Even when they say no, they don't want to say no. They have to do it because you do such a good job. Okay. And so we see people go from doing 5 a month to doing 40 a month, to doing 100 a month, to doing 500 a month. No, we haven't had a 500 yet. We're waiting for it. But from 100 a month to 200 to 300 to 400, we've seen people grow. And so we introduced connection pins last month, and we're revealing them month by month for you now, for you to aspire to. The first connection pin we released was the 100 connection pin. And this is the month that you connect 100 people to Dew Point, we give you that very special 100 connections pin. You can now wear it. Last month, we had everybody up that we could that got their hundreds in the past. We gave them all their pins. The rest of the guys around the country, we couriered their pins to. And so now going forward, we'll just show you the new persons, the new people that make it each month. Okay. This month, we had Pila, who's pretty much brand new in the business, smashed 100. Smashed 100, I think, in his first month with us. So, Pila, you get the 100 pin. You're now part of the 100 club at Dew Point, 100 Connection Club. Well done. The pin will be sent to you down in KZN. Wear it with pride. I think we've got a picture of him, actually. Yeah. There we go. Hey, looking gangster. Looking gangster with my 100 pin, hey? Fantastic. So, he's got his pin there. Fantastic, Pila. Plus, he got the 10,000 Rand check. It's not hurt. That's the petrol money for him. Pila, we'll have to see you up at the office sometime. Come up and we'll meet you and take some photos. But that's a fantastic. He's got his 100 pin now. Stick it on. Go for 200 now. Go for 200. Hey? What do you think about 200? Hey? Hey, so now we can do 200. We've got the 200 pins now available. And so for those of you who do the 200, now this is a much more exclusive club. These are people who have connected 200 people to Dew Point, Personally, Sandra, you know the safety. Didn't you do the safety check at the beginning? Eh? There's more than one phone. It's 2 phones, 3 phones, 3 phones. Sandra. So the connection pins is for connection, not payment. So people get scared. They go, but how am I going to get 100 payments in a month? Well, we've had people get 100 payments in a month. It's from personal connections. But this is just for you, remember? This is not for Dew Point. It's just for you to see, can I connect people? Not necessarily get them all to pay. So if you can get 200 people to connected personally in a month, you personally connect 200 people, you become part of the 200 club now. This is a much more exclusive club. Much more exclusive. You can see, we've only got 5 people that have ever done it. There's only 5 people. I mean, that's a lot. Think about it. Take 31 days and divide it into 200. Know how many people they were successfully getting a yes from and completing the application form from in a month. That's what it means to do 200. It's huge. It's a very exclusive club. And in fact, of the 5, we've only got 3 here in the audience with us today. The other 2 around the country. McQuenna, we're going to send you your pin to you so you can expect them. Pata, expect your pin coming to you as well. But Angel, we got Angel here today. Angel, come up and get your pin. Here we go. Congratulations. Well done. Here we go. Have a look over there. There we go. Angel, the first member of this very exclusive club. And then we got Petunia. Petunia, come on, Petunia. Here we go. Some of you might not recognize Petunia from the poster there. Well done, Petunia. Petunia was the first to set our record breaker, which is a much more difficult record to achieve. You have to beat the previous record, and you have to have at least 25% plus payment rate on that number. And Petunia put 211 people in February 2024 and had a 36%, I think, BPQ on that. So 1 in 3 paid on that. Absolutely amazing. So she was our first record breaker. Absolutely awesome. And then we got Shibu. Shibu, come up. Another member of the 200 Club. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Another member of the 200 Club. There we go. Shibu was a Nautilus qualifier last year. Rank 9 this year. Hey? Yeah. So Shibu came with us to Dubai last year, and this year's coming to Seychelles, and every year going forward. Every year going forward. So that's a new pin we've revealed this month. Stick around. We've got more to come. We've got more to come. These are milestones for you to aim. Aim to be in that exclusive 100 Club. Aim to be in the exclusive 200 Club. And get these pins. They're unique to you. No one else. Look at that. There's only 5 pins out now that are the 200. That's how rare that pin is. There's only 5. It might well be the rarest pin we have out there at the moment, other than the rank pins. Absolutely awesome. We love it. Fantastic. Okay. Rank ups for June. Let's see who's making progress in this business. We got rank 1s. A whole lot pages of rank 1s, pages and pages of new people hitting that first rank 1, getting the 55 Rand for the muffin and the coffee. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. If your name's on this list, well done. As Rob always says, he says, you've taken the first step in proving to yourself you can do this business. Rank 1 just says you can do it. And what's always very sad is that people will do it, start earning, and then disappear. No, people said no to me. People don't pay. People reverse their debit order. Yes, they do, but not all of them. Because there wouldn't be a business if not all of them did. We've been doing this for 10 years. We would have closed down a long time ago if everybody reverses their debit orders, if everybody says no. It's not true. It's only a percentage of people that will say no to you, and only a percentage of people that will fail their payments. The rest stick and grow and build your income with you. So fantastic. Well done to our rank 1s. Look at this. Pages and pages of rank 1s with some very, very interesting names. Look at how many there are. Look at how many. Pat, don't run away. Yeah. All right, rank 2s. Look at the rank 2s. Now we're getting serious. Butamelo is in here. Mushaya Tama Chindane. Ninja. And Yandisa Vumisa, well done. Rank 2. Now you're cooking. You're already 4 times the size of rank 1 at rank 2. Hey, that's 5 times, in fact. You're 5 times the size of a rank 1. You're really starting to move now. You're starting to create a team. Rank 3. Oh, look at this name. Hey? Indibuyo. Hey, Indibuyo and Lucky Nonda. Netononda. Netononda. There we go. Indibuyo and Lucky Intononda. Netononda. Ah, come on. Netononda. This Malungu tongue of mine. Come on. But that's fantastic. Rank 3. Now you triple the size of a rank 2. It's getting bigger and bigger. You're growing exponentially. Absolutely fantastic. Well done. But we've got 2 new rank 4s this month. Yeah, rank 4s. Now you're moving into leadership positions. You'll get a title change at Dew Point. You're no longer a wealth engineer. You're now a wealth generator. And now you get a new title. You get to join our what we call our Awakening Leadership Team, which is the team that we run from rank 4 all the way to rank 8 to get you to rank 9 ultimately. It's an absolute privilege to come in. You get more training opened up in your app, and all sorts of things happen when you go rank 4. Rank 4 is double the size of rank 3. Just understand the exponential curve of this thing, and so now you're getting very, very serious. So we're privileged to have both of them here with us this morning, and so we're going to have a quick chat with Angel. Angel, come up and chat with me for a minute. Let everybody know who you are. Here we go, Angel. Angel, tell us where you're from. Come step forward a little bit for me, over here. Tell us where you're from.
Good morning, everyone. I'm just a young lady coming from a rural area, Limpopo, Begersfort.
There we go. So if you live in Johannesburg where there's 15 million people, what's your excuse? Huh? There's not 15 million people in Begersfort, is there?
Yeah.
No.
And they don't understand internet.
As well. Exactly. You see. What do you do as your traditional job?
I'm working in a mining industry, but I'm working also only night shift. So I'm just a fitter, but not a qualified one. Just a fitter, but I have qualifications, but I'm not an artisan. I'm just a fitter. So
night shift though.
Yeah. So I'm doing night shift only, but I create time for this business. So when I come back early in the morning before I go to sleep, I sit in my car and go live. So I've managed to connect more than 200 actually for just being, sleeping at work. I'm not even sleeping because we're just waking up and downs, wearing those, the cam boots. Yeah. They're very heavy, but we create time for this business. If you know where you are coming from and you want to change that, you must pull up your socks. So ladies and gentlemen, it shows that it is very much doable, right? Having a salary is not an excuse that you can't do the business. Like what you need to do is to create time. We don't have time, all of us here, but you need to write what you need down, create time for what you need, and stick on that one, right? So ladies and gentlemen, when I've joined Dew Point, I was not working at that time. I was lost my job. It was last year, Feb, when I decided to join Dew Point. So I've sacrificed my Provident Fund money. So I took my 279, last year it was 279, right? I took my 279 and I was still staying at my parents' house. So I sacrificed for my 279 rent. I've joined Dew Point, not knowing sure if the business is working. I was like, I'm gonna just taste the poison with my tongue. And then we'll see. But I just keep on going. But being in the business for the 2 months, I was not doing well in the business. And you know how ladies we are, right? You meet people that just hate you for who you are. Even knowing you, where you come from. But again, actually when you sleep, they don't even know which side of your head is going, like is it going south or west, but that person just hates you. That lady, I won't even mention her name, it's fine, but she make me actually wanted to give up Dew Point. But having a supportive mentor, ladies and gentlemen, what you need to do as an independent contractor in this business, you must respect other people. Don't just like let money control you. Like respect other people. Doesn't matter is it your downliner, is it your up, like respect. The same respect that you also want people to give you, give them. Right? So actually having a supportive mentor like Shibu, I'm very grateful. I am very grateful. So having a supportive mentor like Shibu, she took me, said to me, Angel, you are paying your business fee 3 months down the line. You're not even doing anything. When you go live, I can see you're very powerful. Remember, at that moment, I was not even working. It was last year, right? Remember, I said I've joined this business, not working, not having a backup plan, but I sacrificed my 299 rand from my Provident Fund money. So Shibu said to me, I was using that cell phone that is not even having a proper camera, like, you know. And Shibu said to me, Siwe, lady, you need to work. You just being in the group, you participate, you do whatever that you're saying, you avail yourself, you're always on meeting, but you're not doing anything. I was like, but I'm very shy. When you look at me right now, I'm shy? No. I'm not. Just the mindset. It's just the mindset. So, and then I'm still like, okay, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to smash it. Right? So, ladies and gentlemen, what I can tell you is, it is not bad and fleas. It's not easy. We know that. Making money is not easy. Like same applies when you wake up early in the morning going to work. You know, when the alarms rings, you'll be like, yeah. But when you remember you have kids, you'll be like, oh, gosh, I need to wake up. Right? So same applies when you're doing this business. It's not easy. You're going to meet people that are going to swell at you. People are going to mention your private parts without even seeing them. Like different types of people. Remember, like people are coming from different places. Some of them that disrespecting. You just need to avoid them. Like just move on. What you need to do is drink a lot of water. It's going to help you. Trust me. So,
fantastic, Angel. Thank you. Thank you.
I just
so
want
much.
to complete
Yes.
this one.
Yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, right now when I'm talking to you, Jupon make me a better person. When I've joined this company, like I've said, I was staying at my parents' house, but right now I'm staying at my own house. Yes. From not being a mama's daughter to my parents' house, to my own house, my small 5-room, which is, it is, but okay, the space is okay for my one kid. Actually, I'm having a one son, and also my husband. But we've been fighting with my husband with this business. He said to me, you don't give us time. You don't give us time. Like you don't see us in this house anymore. What you're doing, you're always on your phone. What is going on? Did you see us? But I was like, if they will say I should choose between you and Jew Point, I'll choose Jew Point. You know how men are, right? You know how men are. Men don't like to argue. Like he was like looking at me like, okay. But right now that I'm earning well, yes, you can see. Like I'm earning well.
I was happy.
Yeah.
I was happy.
Just because right now I'm earning well, every 17th of each month you'll be like, it's an chalet. The money gets into your bank account. And then every time, if he comes back from work, if he can see if maybe I'm not feeling well, he'll be like, those people, did they reverse their debit orders? Because I can see you're stressed. I was like, I know, I'm okay, just a lot. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, you need to pull up your socks. It is very much doable. We can do it. What I just wanted to, actually, this year, I'm fighting to go to Seychelles. I need to. So thank you very much, Brendan.
No problem.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you. Thank you, Angel. Well done. Angel again proves that anybody under any set of circumstances can succeed. Not only do, but succeed in this business. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes sacrifice. We often find, because you'll see there's very few men here, the men want to see the woman succeed first before they get involved. Then they're very interested. You must see, they come out of the woodwork. I see, I've got these ladies succeeding, and then all of a sudden they've got a husband. I'm like, Where's he been? Where's he been up until now? But we all love money. We say money solves 99% of the problems. We leave you to do the other 1%, but let's solve it with Nana. All right, fantastic. Okay, so that was Angel. Our other lady this morning is Sandra. Sandra, come and chat to us. Another rank 4. Come on, Sandra. Sandra, what do you do for a
Good
living?
morning. How are you doing? Ninjani. Goeiemorgen. Bonjour. Okay. Okay, Brandon. I'm a radio and TV personality, and I own a beauty spa.
There we go. All
So
right.
now I want to address those people who are saying they don't have time. I don't have time, guys. I don't have time, but I'm managing in this business. I'm building every day because I always tell people that if you're in business, you have to talk, you have to breathe, you have to smile, you have to eat, you have to sleep. Dew point. If people are still calling you by your name, you must know that you are not doing it right. Do you understand? Now, wherever I go, they're calling me Sandra Dew Point, the power of 299. I say, yes, girl, that's me. But if you're still saying Sandra Masiteng, then I know that no, something is lacking. I'm not pushing the business. And then I need you to call me by my husband's name, Dew Point. I'm Sandra Dew Point. And then another thing that I want to share with you this morning, in my channel, I have about 110 deaf community people that I've introduced. So can you imagine, people who can hear, who can talk, are doing this business. But when now you come and tell me, hi, I can't talk to people, hi. But like these people can't talk, can't hear, but like they're doing this. Huh? What I understand, what I know about people, people, they don't want to start small. They don't want to start small. And then people, they get rich quick schemes. Well, understand? If we say now to you, give us 10,000 rand, and then after maybe 24 hours, it will be 100,000. You'll see people that they'll go to Mashonisa and borrow money. Do you get what I'm saying? But now we say work, and then we'll give you that recurring income, 55 rand. 55 rand. But you're not seeing the vision. It's a recurring 55 rand. Give this business 5 years and then see that 55 rand, where will it take you? Do you get what I'm saying? Who's working here? You all working? Okay, Puti, do you get 60% increase at your workplace? Okay, Mama, do you get bonuses every month? Once a year. Some companies is even sometimes. They don't do that anymore. But here, you get 60% increase. You get bonuses every month. You sign your own check from 1,000 to 20,000, depends on you. Trips each and every year. Cars. How many years you've been working but you don't even own a car? 10 years in that employment, but you can't even drive. But you say you are working. And then when we introduce a business that is a legit, a business that has been there for 10 years, you come and say it's a scam. Most of you here, I get you are here. You came to the presentation. You heard what the CEO said about the business. When you go out of here, you're going to tell your friends, you're going to talk to whoever you'll talk to. They'll be like, it's one of those things. Shem is a scam. Shem, those things, we know them. They don't know them. And then what is puzzling me is that you came here. You heard what they said. You saw the presentation. So why are you discouraged? Why can't you defend yourself and say, this is not one of those. This is something different. This is Dew Point. It's been there for 10 years. There's no scam that can last for 10 years. Do you understand? We have an FSP number. If you want the FSP number, let us show you. Do you understand? The scammer doesn't have an office. If they were scamming people for all these years, they could have came here, people, and burned down the office. But like the office is still here. So why don't you stand for yourself? Why are you so easily discouraged when a person who was never here and then will tell you otherwise? Do you get what I'm saying? So people are just, I don't know, they want money, but they want to get rich very easy. And an easy come, easy go. Do you get what I'm saying? Easy come, easy go. There is no wealth that will build. They'll be like, bring 100,000, and the next thing you'll be paralyzed because now your 100,000 is gone. So even if maybe we're scamming you, what is 299? Okay, bring that 299 and see what happens. Now, guys, the power is in the 299. Thank you so much.
I didn't realize we had so many good preachers in this business. I tell you what, the preaching. I nearly brought my hanky out there for both Angel and Sandra. You know, there's some serious preaching again. It's awesome. But again, look at the spectrum. Look at the spectrum of people. If you go back through our Super Saturdays, you'll see people who are in their 70s on the stage, people who are in their 20s, people in their 40s, people from all over the country doing all sorts of things. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. All right. And time for something a little different.
I'm from Ndwedwe, KZN. Both of my parents, they passed away while I was still small. It was hard for me because even school, I didn't finish school. And I was looking after my two siblings. And because I still remember, I used to live with the loan sharks. You're working, but you're not working for yourself, you're working for someone else. I only wanted to extra 1,000 just to bridge the gap from what I was making a month.
I was born in Joburg. I'm a Soweto girl. From boarding school, I went to varsity, and from varsity, I got a job because I was the only one in my family that actually took that route where I got educated. When we started with Dew Point, he was the one that pushed Dew Point more than me.
I remember 2017, you guys giving us car. It's way now we're starting to believe to this business. When we get the car, I even remember I end up crying, but I went like this, like I'm not crying, but I couldn't believe to say I'm going to drive this car.
There's a lifestyle that we wanted to create for our son. It needed money as well. So we had to be very wise how we do things. I've seen it. I knew that with the job that I had, I was not going to be able to do all that. No, it was just impossible. I trusted him on the business side. He knew what he was doing. I saw him growing on business. He traveled the world. So for me, it was really not scary. The only problem was my family, where they thought that, oh my God, you're losing it now. You're losing it. There's just no way you can go to school, go to varsity, have a good, I was working for a good company. And you also want to throw all that away. This is the same thing that when you have a problem, you have to call us and we sort out your problems with the money from this thing.
My family, they didn't believe in this business. They were thinking like I'm doing like one of those scamming people. When the flood comes, they only want money. The same money they want is the same money that I get from the scam.
Most of the premises were staying displaced, staying in tents, but we managed to build them another house quickly so that they can have shelter quickly. Everything is long-term here, but for us to be able to achieve those things that you want to achieve, we need to start building now. When I was working, when I got ARMY, one thing that I was scared of is for my son to be raised by helpers. I wanted to grow my son. I wanted my son to know me, to know Pat, to know that we are there.
All the time, all the games Yami is playing, we always there. We don't have someone above us. We say, where you must go and say, please, Monday I won't be able to come because I must go support my son. No.
He just needs to be independent. He needs to be responsible. He needs to be responsible with money as well. We don't want him to say, I blew it. You know, my parents had money, they've worked hard for me, then I blew it. You know, so with the character trait that we see in him, we're happy with it that he's responsible with money. For us to be present so fully in his life gave him so much confidence, even in terms of making decisions.
Everyone wants time freedom, but they can't. Most of Sundays we always go and look for the houses. We like doing that. You remember I said before we start here, I said to you, I want to be ranked 28 to stay in Steyn City. And you said to me, no, not 28, even ranked 20. You can make it to stay in Steyn City because it's where we want to stay.
Remember that it's long term here. Yeah, we're talking retirement. Already we were talking about retirement with Patrick because we can see Ayam is 15 years now. It's going to be 16 years. It's going to be out of the house. We start now and it needs money. Because no one wants to change their lifestyle when they get full into retirement. No one. The only lifestyle that I want is this one of playing golf. You know, supporting Pat when it comes to play golf. All the effort, all the work we've put in the years, it's actually paying off now because we did not give up. Because we're not going to have such a big team if we gave up at that time where we felt that things are not moving. We kept moving. Dew Point as a team, you guys gave me that you can be trusted. Then I rode with that, you know, and you delivered over the years. Everything that has been put on the table, you delivered. You said, if you do this, this is what you're gonna get.
Even now, we are not earning millions. But the money that we're earning, for me, as I'm saying, I'm not highly educated. I won't get it anyway. With these hours that I work, I won't get it. So I'm stuck. I'm stuck with this business.
I count my blessings every day. 10 years in the business. And we still have this lifestyle that we have. Ayam has never been out of private school. He's got transport to get to school, sports. There's a lot that I can count in these 10 years that the business has done for us. I mean, we've traveled the world, not only travel. When we travel, you know, you guys, you're doing 5 stars, you know.
There is no business like this where it can change your life forever and give you freedom.
It's still worth it for us to be on this business. I wouldn't trade it for any.
That is just the most remarkable story. Patrick and Pumi have been with us from our very first presentation. I remember they walked in here on the Tuesday, February the 8th, 2016, to look at us, and they were both a bit skeptical. Naturally, like you were. But we were brand new. How skeptical are you how old are you? 1 day. 1 day old. But Patrick looked at it and said, there's a freedom I can buy for myself here. And he started, and Pumi followed shortly thereafter. And so much praise to Patrick as well, one of the few men in this business that have put their hearts into it. And they were our very first rank 9s. 11 months after they started, they were rank 9. 11 months. We've told you the average is about 18, 19 months. That is the average. Patrick and Pumi did in 11 months with a brand new business that had no credibility. Again, you've got to ask the question, what you been doing with your time, guys? Hey, how come you're all struggling? They got in, they worked consistently for 11 months, and they were ranked 9. As a result, they've been on every single trip we've been on. They were also our very first Nautilus qualifiers. We didn't call it Nautilus, we called it the Ironman back in those days, remember? And therefore, our very first trip because we didn't have any rank 9s, was a Nautilus-style trip, which we did to the Western Cape. And that was when my son and Iyami became friends. They were 5 years old. They're now 15, turning 16. Eh? My son's 6 foot. You saw Yummy, he's taller than his mom and dad. We're now the shorties. 10 years of growing up together. They played soccer together when they were younger. They've traveled the world together. This is a family business. This is a community business. The families that have grown up, Donnie's daughters used to babysit. They were 13, 12, 13 at the time. They used to babysit Yummy and Daniel on the trips together. They're now out of university. That's what this life done. You look at that video and you see a life of Dew Point. Not a moment, not a quick side hustle kind of thing, which is what we aren't. This is an example of what we are. This is what we created, Rob and I. This was the picture we had in our head when we started doing this business all of those years back. Today, Patrick and Pumi have got 7 Nautilus qualifiers in their channel. 7 wealth engineers in their channel have qualified for Nautilus over the years. They have been on every single trip that we've been on. They've got 2 rank 9s, a rank 10, and a rank 11 in their channel. Imagine, you guys are all fighting for rank 9. In their channel, they've got 2 rank 9s, a rank 10, and a rank 11. That's in their channel. Absolutely fine. They've been on 9 of our conference trips, as we've said before. They've had 15 Converge awards, just themselves. Just themselves. They've won 15 Converge awards themselves. Their team has won another 23 Converge awards. So there are 38 Converge awards in your channel. Absolutely incredible. Incredible, the success of this channel. 186 of the rank ups this year have been in your channel. Just since the 1st of January to now, there have been 186 rank ups in their channel. Just since January. If we go back, it's thousands if we go back to January or February 2016. But just since January this year, there's been 186 rank ups in your channel this year. And your team have walked away with 3.5 million rand of achievers checks. You know those achiever checks? The 1,000, the 5,000, the 10,000, the 20,000? Their team has accumulated 3.5 million rand from just the achievers checks. I haven't added the rank up rewards. We haven't added up the returns. Just achievers checks. Their team. 3.5 million rand. Think about how we're changing lives here. I don't know if the SASA grant is changing lives like we are. This is changing lives. This is allowing people to build houses. It's allowing people to buy cars. It's allowing people to rebuild houses that are washed away for family members. It's allowing and equipping South Africans to actually do things. This is not something we're seeing outside of Dew Point at the moment. And so, please, welcome to our stage, Patrick and Pumi. Come and squish into the lines on the floor here. Here we go. 10 years of Dew Point.
10 years.
10 years of Dew Point.
Zalabantu, look at this.
So Patrick and Pumi do have the largest channel, as you can imagine, at Dew Point. They've worked on it a long time, and as a result have had the tremendous success of this. Those of you who are new, every rank up is exponentially larger than the last rank up. So to give you a perspective, at the moment, Patrick and Pumi are 4.5 times bigger than a rank 9. So imagine doing rank 9 5 times in a row. That's where they're at the moment. 5 times rank 9. You're trying to get there once. Okay, they've done it 5 times over. That's how big their channel is at the moment. So it's very, very exciting. So you've heard this morning, Angel and Sandra, talking about doing this business while actually having a job, a traditional job at the moment. This is something that I know is quite close to your heart. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, hi everyone. Hi everyone also on the live stream. You know, I was actually looking at our journey with Dew Point, and I'm looking at the number of ranks in our team. Guys, what a business. I'm actually very proud to each and every person that is on triple Ps. We're building here. Guys, when I started Dew Point, I was working as well. A lot of people in my team that have resigned today, they started Dew Point working. So you don't need to leave what you're doing. As a person that is working, you need to ask yourself, first of all, why did you say, can I have info? Why did you want to know about Dew Point? Because clearly something is not working. Numbers in TAL are not numbering, you know? So you know that with Dew Point, extra 1,000 can make a huge difference. Extra 5,000 can make a huge difference. The nice part about Dew Point, we are not selling dream. We're actually talking about a lifetime, in fact, a life-changing opportunity. That extra 1,000, that extra 5,000, we all started there. And eventually we decided to resign from work because we can see that the business is working. So there are no excuses, because either way, that job is keeping you in that position where every single month you have to go through your phone and ask, who can I borrow money to go to work? Who's the next Mashonisa? You know, and Dew Point, instead of going to go borrow money, take Dew Point, make use of Dew Point, and you know that you get that extra 1,000 from Dew Point. And you know what? You retain your dignity, guys. Borrowing money is taking away from your dignity at the end of the day. So yeah, so I'm like, actually, you know, if you are working, just take this opportunity, make sure that you run with it, no excuses. One thing about me is I don't have time to nurse excuses, because I know excuses, they actually kept us on poverty, because we didn't have time. My kids this, my kids that, my kids this. All those things, we knew that they're keeping us in poverty. So we learned one thing in Dew Point: no nursing of poverty, fight, work. Every extra hour you get, you can use it at Dew Point.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. I love it. Patrick and Pumi have been through all the ups and downs. They've been here before the days of social media. When we started, we didn't even have a phone app. We just had the website. That's all there was, because 10 years ago, no one was using social media. Then we've had the advent of social media, and we've had to go through, no, I can't do people face-to-face, but I can do people online. And now we've learned that actually it's a mix, like it is. We're working, and people who are working and people who are not working can both do Dew Point. People who can do social media and people who can't do social media can do Dew Point. And Patrick stands testimony for that. Patrick is not a social media guy. No. He's a face-to-face guy. He's a face-to-face guy. And I think just 2 months ago, Patrick signed up 154 people personally in a month, face-to-face. Not social media, not getting the leads from TikTok and all. Walking the streets. 154 personal connections. That's why they're 5 times ranked 9. Because they use everything. And then Pumi uses the social media, and between them, they're a powerhouse. Patrick, you believed in this business when there was no reason to believe in it. We were one day old. You saw the business, you believed in the business. Talk to me about belief, Patrick.
Brendan, if you believe in yourself, you can be successful. The most people, they don't believe to themselves. That's why they fail. But if you believe in yourself, you can be successful.
And in this business, that's proven time and time again. The people who come in, and I always say it's the success decision. There's a moment in wealth engineers' lives where they decide to succeed. And that's the moment when they start succeeding. Some of them have been with us for 2 or 3 years, going nowhere, rank 1, rank 2, maybe rank 3, and then they decide to succeed. That belief moment takes place, and within 12 months they rank 9. All of a sudden. So it's the decision to believe, Patrick, and I'm absolutely with you. Pumi, you often talk about the importance of setting the example, but the extension of that into collaborating with your teams.
Yeah. We actually, as I said, we as Triple P, we have our own belief system, you know, and one of the things is, as a leader, you need to set an example. Setting an example means that you need to be visible, work with your team. And there's one thing that we always say in our team is build people, and people will build your business. In our team, it's not a one-man show. we celebrate everyone that achieves, even the rank zeros. We actually want the rank zeros to go rank 1. Immediately they get to rank 1, we know that you can get to rank 9, but you just have to start. So we always believe that as a leader, you need to set an example all the time. Yeah.
Fantastic. Setting the example is visibility. When we say setting the example, you want to see people on the stage. But we only put you on the stage if you've done something. So you've got to do the thing first. If you then setting that example so people can see you doing it, then they do it. It's the fundamental rule of DuPont. If you're not doing it, they won't do it. But if you are doing it, watch how your channel will come behind you and do the same things, and suddenly you're growing.
And you know,
That's really
Brandon, as
fantastic.
a leader as well, is when you set an example and you see a lot of people in your team ranking up, you don't get threatened by that.
Yes,
In
yes.
fact, I would rather sit down there and have them here on stage and celebrate them, because that is duplication. I look at them, I look at Sandra doing the testimony. I remember I spoke to her in January. I said, Sandra, you can do it. And she can fly without me, because we don't want her to depend on us. We teach you how to do the business so that you can be able to do it on your own. You don't need to depend on us. But one thing we know, anyone that is under Triple P, if you know that you're under our structure, we'll make sure that we help you. Anyone.
No, fantastic. Absolutely. And you have, for decades, the people that have moved through this business because of you. Most of you sitting here today are as a result of Patrick's decision on the 8th of February 2016 and Pumi's decision shortly thereafter. Can you actually contemplate that? Patrick made a decision that's going to change your life permanently. His decision will change your life permanently on that day.
It took one decision, one person.
One person said.
Just do it.
And it's the same with you. The decision you make today could affect tens of thousands of people's lives, as Patrick's has. Absolutely incredible. Patrick, you've lived this life now for 10 years. Patrick Orpum, you've lived this life for 10 years.
Bullshit. Yes.
Talk to people about what it's like to live DuPont.
Sure. It's time freedom. Because I love shopping. So when Patrick gets paid and we get that bonus, then I know that I can go shopping. So that's one thing that excites me. That's flexibility to be able that if anytime I can go drop my son, go to soccer. I'm actually a soccer mom. So I'm always there on the games. DuPont, when I look at that, I'm like, are we really 10 years? 10 years, guys. So I feel very old. You guys are making me old, yeah?
Well, you've seen how much hair Rob and I have lost.
Yeah.
I watch those videos. I'm like, Rob never had that much hair.
I mean, the things that we have achieved with DuPont, I mean, changing the address, cars that we drove with DuPont, places we've been with DuPont, kind of food we have been with DuPont, different taste, having a different taste, So the experiences that DuPont gave it to us, it has been so amazing. 10 years has been really amazing. Yo, guys, it's money.
Imagine starting a business just because you want extra 500 rand and you end up seeing those zeros.
Lots of zeros. Yeah. Guys, 10 years, and again, I've learned that we had to, in fact, move from focusing on ourselves and start focusing on other people, on growing our team and growing individuals in our team. That is super in the next 10 years, because we didn't know anything about the business. We allowed ourselves to learn. We allowed ourselves to be beginner. We said, we don't know anything, teach me. And you did.
Good, I'm glad, and I'm excited about that. I am excited. When I watch that video, I get quite emotional, because it was what Rob and I sat down and pictured. That's what you've done. That's what you've done. You've lived what we pictured. And what we want to do now is we want hundreds of thousands of South Africans living that life. We know we can't get all South Africans to that. Not because the business can't do it, but because they'll choose not to live that life. They'll choose it. They'll just go, nah, I want a job. And I'll go, okay, well, go find a job. But hundreds of thousands of South Africans will say, no, this is what I want. And that's what we're looking for. And we have other channels as well. But Patrick and Pumi have proven, as one of those that have proven, that this business can do this for you. But you've got to put the time and the effort in. Pat, we've got 5 months to December. We've got 2 months to Nautilus. What's your message now for your team? The biggest team at Dew Point. What's your message with this last 5 months that are left here?
The biggest message to you guys, you can still make it. If you believe to yourself, as I said before, it can work. And let's avoid focusing to people, those that don't believe the business. If they don't believe the business, just walk away. Just leave them. Don't even stress yourself. Go forward.
Okay, guys, we've got 2 months to turn to Nautilus. I know there's a lot of people that have been fighting that they need to get to Seychelles today. And you're going to make it, guys. Those who are fighting, you're going to make it. But if you don't make it to Seychelles today, in fact, this year, what is it expected of you? If in my team, you know, if I go to the airport in December, where are you going to be going to? No, guys, you're going to Woolworths, 2 trolleys full of grocery. You see? Yes, because you've already made money with Dew Point. You don't have to mourn for Seychelles. Create your own Seychelles in your home. By going straight to Woolworths, 2 trolleys full of grocery. While I'm enjoying in Seychelles, you're enjoying with your family. So it's not a train smash if you did not make it to the Seychelles. Even on live stream, guys, it's not a train smash. So let's push, though, for those who are aiming for Nautilus. 5 months, though, to December. You can have a great December with your family. No Black Christmas, guys. We have Dew Point. Or you can take this moment now. Make sure that we push, guys. Make sure that we push. When we're busy in Seychelles, guys, Brendan, I know that when we're coming back, you guys, you'll be so flexing on us, guys. I'm in Woolworths, look at this, you know. So I'm so proud to each and every person. Everyone, even if you're not on our channel, guys, let's take this time and work so hard and be proud of yourself. Make your family proud. Look at that. You know, I always say to pets that, in fact, to my team, that whenever I go and drop my son in school, he is so proud of me. He'll be like, there's my mommy there, because the car is coming to pick me up, you see. So be that kind of parent that when you walk and your kids will be, that's my daddy there.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Putney. Thank you.
And even you don't make it this year, if you're sitting in this room, no matter you in our team, our channel or not, you're going to make it next year, no matter what.
Patrick and Pumi, pillars in our business, pillars. They were the first, the pioneers. Others have come afterwards. Petunia's come afterwards, set new records. Makwena set new records. Shibu set new records. People have come along, but the pioneers were Patrick and Pumi and that original crew. We've got a number of them in the audience with us today. Original crew members, still with us 10 years later. Will you live the Dew Point lifestyle? Will you? It's work. It's hard. People say no. People reverse their debit orders. Welcome to work. Welcome to making money. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got 5 months left. What are you going to do with the rest of 2025? Are you going to sit on your bums under your duvets going, it's cold and dark, I don't want to do anything? Or are you going to get out there now and really start smashing it?
For once, I don't have to stress about money, stress about month end, stress about debit orders. Guys, I can start dreaming again. I can dream of that big car, that 3 million car, that big house, and of course, that trip overseas. Who can say no to that? Dew Point, I just want to say thank you for giving us ordinary citizens an opportunity to change our lives for the better.
Dew Point, yes, it's changing my life because I used to ask money every month. So this month I didn't ask money from anyone. Thank you, Dew Point. I really appreciate.
Dew Point has forwarded me an opportunity to grow, to earn, and to dream bigger. I'm grateful of the support trainings, and the platform that has awarded us an opportunity to move forward financially. Thank you, Dew Point, for believing in ordinary people like myself to build something extraordinary using your platform.
Chami, I partnered with Dew Point because I saw a real chance to change my financial life. No selling, no product, just sharing the information. And in just a short time, I have already seen real results. I'm building income from my phone on my own terms. Dew Point has given me confidence, purpose, and powerful to create a better future for me.
Good day, South Africa. Dew Point is presenting you with a great opportunity. This could help you become financially stable. For those who are interested, please come join us. I love you. Thank you.
Ever since we joined Dew Point, our life has changed financially. So like our credit score was very low. Now that we have started doing Dew Point business, our credit score has improved, and we no longer worry about the stress shaman, and we no longer worry about Mambara week. Dew Point has given us a financial stability.
It's been life-changing, not just because of extra income, but because it's giving me a purpose, confidence, and a supportive community that want to see me win Dew Point.
As a student who only received bursary, joining Dew Point has been life-changing to me because it helps me with extra income, it eases my financial pressure, and I focus more in my studies without consistently worried about money.
Dew Point is changing my life by helping me to build my second income without having to quit my job, just by connecting people to the system.
Thank you to Dew Point for my financial breakthrough. Now I can afford to live my life free. Dew Point is a game changer. Now I can afford to pay my debt.
Yo, thank you to Dew Point. I'm now a happy widow because of Dew Point. It has changed my life. I am now able to do whatever I want to do with the money that I get from Dew Point.
I wake up every morning optimistic about my future because I know I'm building myself a legacy and not someone else's legacy. Something which I own, something which nobody controls how much I earn, and something which I can take back control of my finances. If you're still not part of Dew Point, then you are clearly missing the point, because if not Dew Point, then what?
Lovely guys. All right, go and tell South Africa the good news. Pa 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 pa. Huh? Po 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 po. Po 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 po.